Coming up on the Joe Rossano Show. Are you ready for facts? Unfiltered, unbiased, uncensored. The Joe Rossano Show is next. Welcome to the Joe Rossano Show. Hi, I am Joe Rossano, where we deal with facts. We don't do fake news. We don't do conspiracies. Let's rock. We don't know 2.0. I did a Charlie Kirk episode a few weeks back. I regret to say Mr. Kirk has been deceased now for almost 3 months. And my theory that it was the Easter Bunny is still closer than pretty much everyone else's theory. Now, I caught a comedy show here recently, and the only thing I can do is roll it because it's pretty crazy. You got to see this. Roll it.
If you want some crazy, wild conspiracy stuff, this is the part that is craziest. This murder apparently was almost entirely predicted in a movie from 1998 called Snake Eyes with Nick Cage. Yeah, no. Look at these TikToks. It's insane. I'll tell you, and you're gonna not believe this either, so you're gonna have to look it up too. But Wikipedia confirmed everything, okay? A movie from 1998 called Snake Eyes with Nick Cage. The plot of the movie is a man named Charles Kirkland. Charles Kirkland is murdered in front of a crowd of people. He's shot in the neck, exactly like Charlie Kirk. At an event, there was also a boxing match where the boxer was named Tyler the Executioner. Even crazier, the date that happened in the movie was September 10th. You're like, there's no way. Look it the fuck up. Yes, go, seriously, is a movie called Snake Eyes. On September 10th, guy named Charles Kirkland shot in the neck at an event where the guy's named Tyler the Executioner. Okay? And I'll even add some more irony that you won't find in these TikTok videos, okay? The movie was shot at Trump Tower.
Wow. I mean, makes me want to watch the movie Snake Eyes all of a sudden. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? Guy that got shot, Charles Kirkland, by Tyler the assassin, or whatever he was, Tyler the crazy person. And it was shot at Trump Tower. That's a heck of a coincidence. See, that's the thing. We don't deal with conspiracies here. We deal with facts. That's why I don't come on here every night like a lot of people do with Charlie Kirk this and Charlie Kirk that, TPUSA, because I can't prove any of it. And the only, and people make a lot of money going out there. Candace Owens makes a lot of money saying Charlie this, Charlie that. Now, I give Candace a pass for this reason. She was very close with Charlie Kirk, TPUSA, etc. She's got text messages from Charlie Kirk. So it's not like a situation where some of these people who never saw Charlie Kirk in their life all of a sudden are Charlie Kirk experts. And that's why I don't do that. But there is some suspicious stuff, folks. There really, really is. You know, one of the things I thought was like the most suspicious is the college where he was assassinated, Utah Valley, was about 300 acres. And where he was assassinated, they put concrete over it. I never understood that. I really didn't. Now, again, maybe they have their reasons. I would have just thought, anybody who watches the Investigation Discovery Channel, I would have thought that there would have been yellow tape around there for a month and Detective Joe Kenda in there investigating. I mean, not long after they concrete the area, I just doesn't make any sense. I mean, if that were me and I got shot and they did that, I'd be pretty upset. But again, my main issue is this, okay? Kash Patel. Again, if you're watching, sir, come out and say something. Come out and say something. This whole Tyler Robinson thing, It's just taking on a life of its own. And I'm not saying that he didn't do it. It is, you folks are smarter than I am. You folks know things. That's another thing, folks. The Trump administration and the FBI, Kash Patel, Dan Bongino, et cetera, these folks know things that we don't know. They really do. And at the end of the day, we still don't know anything else than what we knew days after he was assassinated, except the governor from Utah told us to turn off the internet and go outside and touch grass. Other than that, here we are. Now, I got another one for you, folks, and I'm begging you to check this out because this is, I can't stop laughing. It's when it's killing me. Roll it.
One of the ones that I've seen that I think is kind of interesting and actually coming more from the left is that Charlie Kirk and his family are a psyop, that they aren't actually a real family, and that they may be involved with the Freemasons as well.
Yeah, the one that I was really intrigued by had to do with that he wasn't even there. He was being projected as a hologram. And if he had been there, he may have ended up being trapdoored through some kind of underground tunnel.
I was actually at a conspiracy conference in Ireland in real life a couple of weeks ago. They had a tarot reader from Canada there, and she did a tarot reading. And the first question she was asked by someone in the audience from Ireland was Charlie Kirk really dead? And so she went and pulled her cards, and it turns out that he's not dead. And that, in fact, wasn't Charlie Kirk in the university.
He's a hologram. He's a freaking hologram. There's an underground tunnel and a trap door he fell in. He's Tupac. He's Biggie. I mean, they got to. Did that guy have the audacity to run footage of a tarot reader, whatever you call it? I couldn't even tell you because I've never been to one. But Charlie Kirk isn't dead. Well, thank you to that. What do we call it? That fortune teller. That's what I'm going to call him, a fortune teller. Yeah, anybody comes at me with, well, they're true. I've had my fortune read, and no, it didn't. They took a guess. It's like a card trick. Okay, now, at the end of the day, back to this, I'm telling you, I have every reason to believe anyway that, and I regret to say that Mr. Kirk is deceased. Now, it's just who did it? And Tyler Robinson is the suspect. Tyler Robinson is in custody. And I'm calling out some of you out there to these conspiracies. And I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm really not. But the information that we get now is now all jaded. If you watch the Charlie Kirk assassination in its entirety, the bloody version, I call it, and parental discretion would certainly be advised there, you don't even know if that's it now. That could be AI now. That really could. Now we don't even know what we're looking at. Somebody shot something in the 80s. Now, I don't want to bring up a sensitive topic here, but the Rodney King situation, okay? When Rodney King was beaten by officers, that video was true blue. Now, we didn't see what happened before. We didn't see what happened after, and I'm not relitigating that. But what I'm saying is the camera that they used with the police officers hitting him, it's not AI. Now we just don't know. We don't know anything now. So again, the person or whom or what assassinated Charlie Kirk, I'm going back to the Easter Bunny because that is the only thing, if you will, that hasn't been blamed yet. And maybe I should. Maybe I should just, Joe Rossano show, here's your conspiracies. It was this person. It was that person. This is very strange. The government is lying to us. And maybe they are. Maybe they are. Some of this stuff, here's some of the things, okay, that your pal Joe Rossano finds suspicious, okay? So we report the facts here on the Joe Rossano Show. We report the facts. A 30-06. Now, your pal Joe Rossano here is familiar with firearms. And a 30-06, I got to tell you, that is a very powerful round shot from a very powerful rifle. Would have just seemed to me would have done a lot more damage That is just suspicious to me. That's all. Anyone ever goes to a gun range or something, shoot a 30-06 at a target and you see what happens. Okay? It's not a 22. It's not a 9 millimeter. It's a 30-06. That was suspicious. What hospital he went to, how everybody acted, people taking the cameras down. Everything's tainted. And I regret to say that Director Patel, who was supposed to be transparent, remember, the only thing they did during the election season was talk about Christopher Wray and talk about how non-transparent he was. Mr. Patel, Director Patel, what say you, sir? Come and tell us. We'd really appreciate it. I really would. Rossano's rant of the day. Rant of the day. Drunks. Now, I don't drink alcohol, but let me be very clear. I don't chastise those who do. I don't look down on those who do. You have no idea how many people I've given a ride home. I'm everybody's favorite person when it's drinking time because your sober pal Joe Rossano gives everybody a ride home. I am my wife and daughter, and they go out periodically. I am their personal Uber, and I'm glad to do it. But it seems to me that when I'm out, going to see a band or whatever the case may be, and there's a bunch of drunks out there, the drunkest guy comes and sits on my lap. Really? I challenge you folks, anybody who does drink, to be sober, to go to a packed bar, to a packed place where a band's playing, whatever the case may be, sober, and you will say, damn, Joe, how do you do it? Now, it's easy to say, well, you shouldn't go. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Stay home because I don't drink? No, that's not what I'm going to do. But every single time, and I really mean this, the most obnoxious person seems to find me. Really does. The most obnoxious drunk fraternity kid hits on my wife. It's amazing. I would say, folks, take it easy on us sober people. We'd appreciate it. Again, I'll carry you home if you drink. I'll buy you a drink. I'm not anti-alcohol here. I just happen not to drink. It just so happens that I don't drink. But I'd really like to go out and not get thrown up on or somebody scream. Oh, that's the worst. The absolute worst is every time somebody talks to me, they're yelling at me. Man, did you see that? That's crazy. Yeah, I did. And I heard it too. Christ's sakes. Screaming in my ear, spitting on my face as they're talking, practically licking my neck. Must have licked my neck. People falling down, etc. It's just, and again, I got no problem with that. If you fall down, I'll pick you up, put you in my car, take you home. If you throw up, I'll hold your hair. Okay, that type of guy I am. I'll get you some water. But every single time that I'm out in a crowded place with a bunch of drunks, it's not the drunks bother me. The one person who can't handle their liquor, the one person who has the beer muscles, seems to find your pal Joe Rossano every single time I go, everywhere I go. So if you see me out there, take it easy on me. I'd really, really appreciate it. Once again, thanks for tuning in to the Joe Rossano Show, where we deal with facts. We're unfiltered, unbiased, uncensored. God bless you, my dearest friends and fellow Americans. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell, share, like, and comment, and I will put them right here in the jar, and I'll read them out right here on the air. Once again, God bless you, my dearest friends and fellow Americans. Adopt a pet. And we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for all the latest episodes of The Joe Rossano Show.